We've got two of my favorite things going on this morning. We've got coffee and we've got cards. Welcome back into Hobby Talk. It's Darren at Off the Rips. I hope you're having a great weekend. It's Saturday morning here, so you know we're having coffee. We're having cards. Finally, we have coffee with the cards, guys. I've been bad. I call it coffee and cards, and I don't even drink coffee while we're doing coffee and cards. Well, that changes today. So, it's happening. First topic at hand is Wemby is crashing. Rest in peace, Wemby prices. It's done. The Wemby hype is over. You heard it here last, I'm sure. But, yeah, no more Wemby. Good night. No, just kidding. But, I mean, who's going to take his place for NBA as far as the hype train goes? We've got some good rookies besides him in his current class, I believe, that could maybe take a little of the light away, but it hasn't happened yet. So, sure, it's getting saturated, the market. And I've got none of my cards back from PSA that I had graded for Wemby. And so, yeah, I'm screwed. I'm broke. I was planning on making a killing, and a little too late, so that's not going to happen. But no, seriously, they're good enough to where I'll still sell a couple and do okay. But should I send any more into PSA? That's a great question. I don't plan on it. The only ones I have right now is a silver blue concourse and then two regular base concourse. And the normal blues are 10s, but the silver's a little off center. That's the one I wanted to send in, but like the normal concourse blue is just overgraded to the moon. I did send one. I've sent 10 cards into PSA, and one was that blue concourse back a month or two ago. So I'll have one graded, and I already know the grade of it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but got an alert on my PSA that the grading was done. And believe it or not, you can reveal your grades via the PSA app once they're done. And I was going to wait, but I couldn't. I waited all day. I didn't want to ruin my day with it, so I waited till later in the day. Yesterday would have been Friday after 4th, and I revealed them. And yeah, we're gonna have a special video for that reveal. It'll be coming as soon as I get them back. I assume they're shipping them, so I'm excited to get them back. I just couldn't wait. Good coffee. I use a conical burr, they call it, to grind my coffee beans. I just started doing that, and I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but that's some good coffee. It's like a Starbucks espresso, obviously bean form. I always wait for my coffee to go on sale, because I don't buy any huge economy size or whatever. I just get kind of the little bags of it. So if they go on sale for $7-8 for Starbucks, that's a pretty good price. I'll pick up 2 or 3, and I'll be set for foreseeable future. But yeah, Wemby, back to Wemby. He hasn't even played 2 seasons yet. A lot of hype. I mentioned it kind of drives me nuts how hyper crazy we get about some of these rookies. But whatever, I get it. He's generational talent, maybe they call it. So yeah, talking Wemby, why not rip some select? Just a couple here. And that's not all we're talking about today. That was the intro. So thanks for stopping in here to Off the Rips and joining me for coffee and cards this morning. I do appreciate it very much. It's a fun series. I've been screwing up, haven't been doing Friday night rips. I plan on getting back on that. Last night I just kind of didn't feel it. Like I've said before, sometimes you don't feel like ripping cards or doing a video, and it's true for me. I know. I love this stuff, but there's also nights I don't want to do it. So we didn't last night. I was busy with other stuff and I was tired, so didn't do it. But that leads me into the next topic, which is I've heard a little bit of griping going on about, not everybody releases all their videos and whatever. I will tell you here at Off the Rips, we're probably 95% of my videos have been released. I don't just open cards and then, say, well, that wasn't a good enough opening, I'm not going to release it. That's not how I do it. And you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't release them, no matter how bad they are or good. Because I think it's important to be transparent and for people to see that it's not all good all the time, ripping cards. And I say that, and Wemby, I just can't stop pulling this card. But I will take it. Funny story. I'm going to stay on topic here. But you should share all your videos that you do. You should. And I have typically, but I've had some issues a couple times doing videos because I just wasn't feeling it one time. I was doing some Bowman, and I ripped like 3 Bowman, and I had bought them from Target that day. I really didn't need to buy them, so I was kind of upset with myself. Like, I have enough cards. Why did I buy these cards? So, and I had pulled like a couple numbered cards, and my expectations were high for Bowman, like, because they came out hot. So then I had 3 more Bowman in my closet that I actually had ordered from like Topps or Fanatics. I'm not sure. So I was like, whatever, I'm opening them all. And that was like my last 3. And I was filming that, and I stopped because I was kind of like negative Nancy a little bit. It's a learning process. I've gotten over that part of it. I really try not to get that way anymore. But, so yeah, then I proceed to pull 3 straight autographs from 3 straight Bowman boxes. And I'm like, yeah, I probably should have kept recording that. I should have stuck with it, hung in there. And I learned something that day. What a pack here of Select, though. Yeah, I'm going to tell you a quick little thing on these. It was really weird. I went into Walmart like a week or 2 ago, and I really love these Select hangers. I have more, but there was 2 on like a really odd part of the shelf, like long after the restock, and it was kind of weird. Like they had been set there, like found and set there, because they were in like the Optic Mega Box spot or something, and yeah, so turns out, here we are. A couple strays we're ripping, and we get a Wemby. So, not too bad. There's a Jaylen Brown champion, and a Tatum. This is the Celtics pack. And what is this? Is this like a goldish? Wow, that is awesome. I've never seen like this yellow. This was like the championship pack, and then we got a Jokic. Is this numbered? Ooh. Lightning strikes here at Coffee and Cards this morning. A 3 out of 10 Luka. Just the concourse. Holy smokes, folks. Let's get him in a sleeve. This is what I'm talking about, man. These selects. They are frickin' fire. Fire. Wow. What a start to the weekend. What a start. Thanks for tuning in. See a nice little morning rip here. Very glad I stopped into Wally World that day to take a peek. Because turned out to be a really good decision. All right, to go grab just a card saver. I'm pretty sure this is going to PSA at some point, because it's a 3 out of 10. A 3 out of 10. I'll get it back on camera here. We can take a look at it, see what we think. I gotta say, it's looking pretty decent, honestly. The way with these concourse, it's these things sticking out on the sides. There's some room in here that'll show you some centering issues. I'm not really seeing any. As far as the corners go, 95% of the time, if you're ripping the pack, 99% of the time, and you take care of the box and you don't bang it around in the car or anything like that, your car should be in good shape from these hangers. 3 out of 10. What a box. We got a Wemby and a 3 out of 10. Not to mention, the Tectonics were really good. Really good. So, cool. Let's get back to a little coffee and cards, shall we? Hobby Talk. Number 10. This is number 10, everybody. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning of the video, but this is episode 10. Skull. I love my Vikings. Been a long time Viking fan. Yes, I have. So, I'm going to spoil a little something for you here, just to show you my Viking love. I used to collect some Randy Moss rookie cards. PSA's got the special right now for the NFL stuff. So, they're like 15 or 16 a card. I'm going to send in 10 to 12 like that I have that I think could be sent. Here's one of them. One of the Randy Moss rookies I bought. I just love this card. But yeah, he's got the number 18 jersey on. And I had this in one of those like hard cases with the screw. Just protected the heck. And I tell you what, it looks good for being a 25-year-old card. Yeah, it looks good. Corners are all pretty good. I think it's going to get a 10. I really do. I think it should. At least a 9, but I don't see much wrong with it, if anything. So, the name is maybe a hair off-centered with like the team name on the bottom there. But, I don't know. It sure seems like it'll 10, Jim. Back to the topics at hand. I know I got rambling there. That Luka kind of threw me for a little bit of a spin. Because that's an amazing pull. So, I'm just going to center him up a little more. Absolutely clutch. And I saw that right away in the hanger. Like, I saw some gold in the back. I didn't want to spoil it, so I didn't say anything. But what is that gold, matter of fact? So is this a concourse? I mean, I would have to say it's a gold. It's a gold Tectonic, or it's not Tectonic, is it? Or is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's the gold Tectonic. Wow. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what that is. So, out of 10. Lovely, lovely. But, back to the topic at hand, which is, should you record all your openings? Absolutely. Whenever I don't, like most of the time, I pull something good. That's just how it goes. So, I know it's tough sometimes. You just want to open some cards, but don't be lazy. It's just, you got to get up and do it. So, luckily, I haven't pulled anything like life-changing off camera. I've pulled some good ones, but nothing I can that I can't live without on camera. That's bugged me. But yeah, it's not always easy, like I said, to film everything and stay involved in a video too the whole way through. Make the video flow. If you feel like you're not doing a very good job, you might want to just quit recording. But like I said, 95% of the videos I've filmed, I've released, and some have never got a view on YouTube, a couple, but it happens. It's all good. You want to watch it. You don't, that's great. And at the end of the day, it's still my choice whether I want to release a video or not. You know, if it wasn't that good, then I don't, as a creator, I don't have to release it. I don't have to make it public to the world. I can choose whatever I want. Like I said, I think it is important to share most of what you record, no matter what happens, because it gives a little bit more up and down with your channel, which is important. It can't always be good. Sure, we're having a great morning. I pulled a 3 out of 10 card that's probably worth, I don't know, maybe $100 if it's a 10 or more. But could be more, actually, I don't know. But that's great. Like I said, I love these hangers from Select. Select has been rock solid. But on to a little baseball talk. And Series 2, I think, did a great job this year. They put a nice twist on the product. And just with like the first pitch stuff, and the inserts have been great from Series 1 and 2. And, you know, having Wemby and Stroud in the product, that helps. But, you know, we don't expect to pull those cards with autographs or in a parallel, but it's nice to know they're in there. You can get an auto from those guys in that product, which is hard to come by in any other retail product. So at least you have a chance at it, and hobby, obviously. But yeah, I think they did a nice job. Like the base cards, I think after all they're pretty cool, and I kind of feel like an idiot for questioning the rookie class of 2024 here, because I think it's pretty good after all. It has a chance to be great. Like there's a lot of guys that could really be good, and some that are already good. Actually, it really could turn out to be a loaded class. So yeah, I kind of questioned it in a different video, and I think I was wrong to do that. So just want to clear that up and restate where I'm at with the rookie class. But yeah, Series 2 isn't over yet either. I know it's been hard to find. I was out and about this morning. I needed some eggs and stuff for breakfast. I want to get some donuts, and popped into Wally World first thing. And they did have a restock probably yesterday, I think it was yesterday they did. But like all the Contenders football was gone. I didn't want that anyway. But they didn't have much Series 2. A couple hangers hanging around. There was like one giant box and some of those new super value packs or whatever, the big box. But I didn't buy any cards this morning. They had some extended series of hockey in the hangers. Kind of looked over that checklist and didn't really find anything. And then it was pretty crazy. They had 2022 Chrome MLB. Kind of looked over that checklist. Wasn't that impressed, so I didn't proceed to get any of that. But hey, it's Coffee and Cards here. We're having a great morning. Didn't buy any cards out in the wild. Target did not have a restock. So they got a little bit of stuff there, but Walmart usually has better selection where I'm from. And I don't make it to Barnes & Noble. I wish I lived a little closer to it. I'd have to drive across town, but I know they tend to have cards too, but I haven't delved into them yet. So, alrighty. And where's hobby headed? I think that's a big question. I think we'll start with the bright side. I think MLB is heading in the right direction for sure. I think they've got good rookies this year that are going to make the sport fun for years to come. And they've got some coming up that are good too. Yet, the Dylan Cruz, the Jenkins, the Kyle Teal, the list goes on. James Wood's already up to help the Nationals. There's a Bonchero Premier and Chris Murray. But yeah, I think it's a bright future for basketball. No doubt about it. Or baseball, sorry. Basketball, not so much for me. With the rookie class coming in, I think we have great rookies from 2023-24. But next season, I think it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle. So, yeah, that's just my opinion. It's going to be a tougher product next year, I think. Looking over the rookies, I'm just not blown away, I guess, by any of them. So, yeah. But yeah, I love these hangers. They just give you a lot here at the end to shoot for. There's a Cason Wallace. That's decent. Then we had the DeJounte Murray on the back of the orange. So, there you have it on those hangers. That's all we're doing for those this morning. Thanks for stopping in to Coffee and Cards. Like the video if you're still hanging out with me. Yeah, so I don't know about NBA. I'm not too sure. As far as the hobby goes next year, like I said, I think baseball is going to be strong. NFL, I think it's got potential, actually. It's kind of second for me. Like baseball, I think it's got the brightest future. Football and basketball kind of had a great year this year, so I think they take a little bit of a step back next year for the hobby. There may not be as much chase as your Wemby. Brandon Miller. You got Ellie. Dominguez has been a chase, but he hasn't really played. There's other great rookies in baseball this year as well. The Orioles guys. You got Camaro's not up yet. Jackson Merrill, he's up. Cheerio. Those two guys are sick. Wyatt Langford, he's sick. So that's just a few of them. And I know there's more. There's good pitchers too. I'm not going to name, but there's a lot of good young talent in the majors. And to wrap it up, I think hockey and soccer should have a place in the hobby too, a little more prevalent. I mean, they are, but I don't see that many videos on them. But they're fun rips too. It costs a lot of money. You got to pick what your favorite is, so I get it. Like I said, I saw some hockey at the store today, something new, but I couldn't justify it for the odds and whatnot. So I stayed away from it. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping in to Coffee and Cards number 10. I hope you've had a great, relaxing morning with your coffee. A little bit of hobby talk here. And hey, a little added bonus this morning. 3 out of 10 Luka. That's sweet. So, hey, have a good time in the hobby, and we'll talk soon on Hobby Talk number 11, Coffee and Cards. Coming up probably next weekend. We'll see how quick I come up with my content. So, bye.